Guys, it's March. And this is how much it's snowing. Are you kidding me? Hey, so today I thought I would do a more relaxed video, and I thought I would show you guys how I do my makeup, since that's changed quite a bit since my Power of Makeup video, which was a couple of months ago. And I haven't been on here in about a month due to just, to be honest, college stress. College stress has ruined my life, but yeah, I'm easing back in now that my applications are sent in and I have acceptances and everything's a lot more relaxed. So expect me to not go on a hiatus like that again. But anyways, I have all my makeup here, and I'm going to show you guys what I do for my daily makeup. And all this makeup is cruelty free and vegan, so do not worry about that aspect of it. If you are cruelty free or vegan and you like to use only cruelty free and or vegan products, this is all good. And yeah, let's get started. So first thing I like to do is make sure that my hair is out of my face. That's why it's already tied up, just because that's what I was going for today. And then I have this bandana, and I already had that done. So then the next thing I like to do is prime my face, and I use NYX Shine Killer. It's in this tiny baby bottle. So I just like to put that on my face. So, and I use my hands for any liquid makeup. I don't use a brush for that, and I know that some people find that unsanitary, but if it makes you guys feel better, I sanitize my hands first. But I just find it a lot easier than having a tool and then cleaning that tool on and on again like a brush or beauty blender. And these tools like absorb most of the product, and then you just end up using a lot. So yeah, once priming is done, I like to use my NYX BB Cream. And one thing I don't like about this is that it does not have SPF, but I love everything else about it. So at some point I'm probably gonna have to wear SPF like under my makeup, which isn't gonna be fun. Maybe I'll switch over to something new with SPF in it just for like sunnier times or whatever. But I just use my hands and I just kind of pat this on until I've covered my whole face. Sometimes I have to go back to the bottle and get some more on my hand because I'll run out. But as you can see, I'm just blending that all in. Sometimes I'll go back to areas that I have more acne scars, if that makes any sense, because, you know, I feel like I need more coverage in those areas. But I don't go to cover every bit of my acne scars or marks or whatever, because you can see that I have some of those. It's gotten better, but I still have them. It's gotten better because acne's decided, hey, you're in your late teens. Let's give you a break. And I think, thanks. It's about time. So, I'm pretty much done. I still have some left, and when something like that happens, I'll just look at areas where I feel like I need more coverage. I'll just kind of double up on those areas. And I keep on doing that until my hand's clean. And then I think we're done. I just kind of a bit on my under eye circles. I don't cover up my under eye circles because I think to myself, you know what, this is too much effort, and it's one of those things where I feel like it's too fake for me. And this isn't a target at anyone who covers up their dark circles, but it's too much for me personally. So after I set my foundation, oh, look at that, I use this e.l.f. powder, and it looks disgusting, so I need to get a new one. I remember I dipped my highlighter brush in there by accident one time, and now that's why there's some pink in there, but really need a new one. So I just set my face with this. And I remember when I had dark circles, I guess I'll just talk about stuff about makeup in my past or whatever, but I remember when I had dark circles and I was in middle school and like early high school, I did everything I could to try and find like all these home remedies to like get rid of them. So that was fun. I just couldn't stand them. I thought I looked really old with them, or like really sad or whatever. But now it doesn't bug me because I think, whatever, this is fine. It just really doesn't bug me. I don't know, I guess I just grew out of my problems with it. I don't know. But after I set my face with powder, I used this highlighter by Physicians Formula. I think it's called like the Pearl highlighter or something. So I used this. It was a lot more shimmery before I like started really getting in there and using up a lot of it. You can see some parts that are still more shimmery. But yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to happen or what. It kind of bummed me out, but yeah. I remember the first time I wore makeup ever in my life was like my 8th grade semi-formal, and it was awful because I didn't know how to blend foundation, so I looked horrible while I was there, and in the pictures it's like I cringed because my makeup skills were so bad. It looked awful. So yeah, never again. Thankfully got better at makeup later on, but we're back to when I was 13 and was really excited about makeup but didn't know how to use it. So once I'm done highlighting, I just put that back. I have a makeup organizer on my vanity table, but I'm not filming there because the lighting sucks. So I brought all my makeup here and I'm just going to put it back when I'm done with this video. But after that, I prime my eyelids with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I just put a bit of that on there. And this really works, because I remember one day I was getting ready for work and I forgot to put on my eyeshadow primer, and you could just tell like that I hadn't used it. Like the colors were so hard to see on my eye, like they looked a lot more, I guess, sheer or faded, and it wore off very quickly. So I always wondered, like, does it even make a difference that I put this on every morning, like before I use eyeshadow? And it turns out it does make a huge difference. So use your eyeshadow primer, guys, gals, whoever is using eyeshadow at school. So once my eyeshadow primer's on, I get out my eyeshadow, and right now I'm using the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. And this was a very nice gift from my mom. Thank you, Mom, if you're watching this. I've been loving this. She knows because I wear like a color set of these like every day. I don't leave the house without putting some of this on. So I always take the brush that I came with and I like to clean it to make sure that there isn't any residue of the last color I used. And last time I used this dark green, and you can see some staining on the brush, which can't really do anything about that. So as long as I've cleaned it enough so that the previous color that I used doesn't transfer into the color that I'm using now, I'm good. I just don't want the colors to get mixed up and for that palette to be ruined. So today I'm going to do like an orangey kind of color scheme. So I'm going to take some of Jones and just feather that on my eyes. I remember when I first got this palette, I was stoked. And I got it, I think, in late February. So just recently I've gotten this palette and I was hyped. I was using it every day. I was like experimenting with different colors. I was using a different color every day. I woke up in the morning, I was like, I'm going to try blue this time. Let's see how blue looks on me. Because I've never had a colored eyeshadow palette, believe it or not. As much as I love makeup, I never got a colored eyeshadow palette. And now I have this cool high-end one, and I've been loving it. But yeah, I just like to make sure that I have enough packed on. And as you can see, it's not that pigmented. So I usually like to go in with a bit of C's, which is like this pinkish color above the orange. And just add a little bit of, I guess, pinkish pigment to it, just to liven it up. I'll kind of try to be closer to the camera so you guys can actually see what I'm doing with my eyes. But yeah, I'm not trying to dramatically change the color, just brighten it up a bit. So I just keep on going back to C's until I feel like the color is bright enough and there's enough of C's in there that it looks nice. So I think it looks okay now. Yep. So now I'm gonna go in with the Warning, which is like this reddish color. Just take some of that and put it in the outer corner of my eye. And I'm sorry if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. It's because I'm looking into the camera as my mirror. So then I just blend in Warning. And I'm really sorry. I'm seriously sorry if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing. It's because it's hard to like look at the camera and not make weird faces and actually do things properly at the same time. So I'm sorry if you're just cringing right now and you're like, this girl doesn't know what she's doing. Trust me, I know how to use eyeshadow. It's very hard to do it properly when you're trying to look into a camera. So now I'm just taking care of the other eye, and once I think that's good, I'll stop. So I brought my mirror just to make sure that the eyeshadow looks okay, and it looks pretty good. I'm actually kind of proud of myself because I didn't mess up, and I was looking into the iPhone and trying to not look weird. So once I'm done with all of the fun colors and blending, I like to add a bit of a highlight. So for the highlight, since I used oranges, I'm going to take the gold color called Gold Mine. I use the other brush. And I'm just gonna put that in the middle of my eye and kind of blend that out. I brought my mirror over here so that I actually know what I'm doing. And I'm gonna look into the mirror that the palette has, just so that I know if I'm doing everything okay and I'm not showing you guys a whole train wreck. So yeah, I just like to use the gold to give a bit more of a gradient, I guess, because gold, orange, red. So after I'm done with the eyeshadow, I like to put on mascara, and I use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and this was a gift from my mom for Christmas. So thanks, Mom. Shout out to my mom for sponsoring like a lot of this makeup. I buy my own makeup too, by the way. Like, it's not just me using my mom's makeup. So I'm looking into a mirror now, just in case you guys are wondering. what I'm doing. But yeah. And this mascara does get clumpy, just a heads up. So when I recommend it, I think it's better than other mascaras, definitely. Other mascaras definitely get way more clumpy than this one. But yeah, it's more clumpy than I had hoped for, considering it's like high-end stuff, and you think, oh, it's high-end, it's not gonna clump. Thought wrong. Oh, the worst is when you get them, like, right there. Now I have to do something about that. That's great. Oh well, I still like this mascara, I just don't like the clumps. Get out of my eye. So once I'm done with the eyes, and by the way, I know I sometimes use eyeliner, but I don't wear eyeliner when I'm using a bright eyeshadow color. I just don't feel the need to, at least not at this point right now. I'm just not gonna use it today. But I do wear lipstick, so I start by using a chapstick, and this is Lasting Smiles Organic Lip Balm, and it's cruelty-free and vegan, in case you guys are wondering. And I just put that on my lips so that my lipstick doesn't look all chapped and weird. After chapstick, I put on lipstick, and this is an e.l.f. lipstick in the color Bold Berry. I think it's their matte lipsticks. That would make sense since I kind of only like matte lipsticks. But I've never used this color before, so this is gonna be kind of like me seeing it on me for the first time. So, yeah, we're gonna see. It looks nice so far. I remember the first lipstick I had was, again, in middle school. I had this weird red color with like glitter, and it was like a lip gloss. I think it was by Rimmel, which isn't cruelty free, so of course I definitely don't have any Rimmel products anymore, but I remember that guy. I really loved him back then, because I was like, I wear makeup now. I have a lipstick. But yeah, anyways, here is the lip color. I like her. I like her. She looks nice. And once I have my lipstick on, I'm pretty much all set. I don't use this setting spray or anything. I have before, but they just don't work with me. So yeah, I just once I'm done, I take off whatever headband or whatever I was wearing, and I'm pretty much done. That's how I do my makeup, fam. Yeah, I still have some mascara clumps in my eyes, but you know what? We're just gonna like pretend that that didn't happen. And yeah, it doesn't even matter because I'm not even going anywhere. It's snowing. I don't have any classes. I don't have work. So I was like, let's just sit here and do my makeup for no reason, but to film a YouTube video. So that's that. I will see you guys later, and expect more videos. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.